Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another one of my deck guides. For today, I have a Nilfgaard list for you. The leader ability that we're going to be using is Enslave. This is an Enslave 6 deck that I've put together. So what that means is basically with our leader, you can seize a 6-powered unit or less on the board from your opponent and draw it to our side so we can use it if we like, or just have it for points for ourselves. I've named this deck the Disinfectant deck. You know, Nilfgaard's got a lot of different names. It's called sometimes, they call it filthy, dirty. So like, we got so much heavy control in this deck. You're gonna need disinfectant after you're done playing with it. All right, you're gonna have to wipe down your keyboard and your mouse. But anyway, that's just for a bit of a laugh. The stratagem that we got to work with is Crystal Skull. Boost an allied unit by 4 and give it Veil. Obviously, the best target for Crystal Skull is just for the fact we've got Fire Scorpions in this deck. We want to give them some protection, make sure they stick, and so we can start playing our tactic cards out, destroying units, copying them, or seizing them. Fire Scorpions are really great in round 1. But before I start getting into that too much, I'm going to run you guys through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. So, to begin with, we've got the Mage Assassins here. Obviously, these synergize with the Blight Makers in our deck. We play the Blight Makers out. These are the targets for the Blight Makers when we play them. These get drawn out onto the board, do 2 points of random damage. What I'd like to say about the Blight Makers is that thinning isn't so much of a big deal for us because we have Calvate in this deck. So that takes that whole aspect out of, trying to ensure that you get your golds by the end of a match. Calvate pretty much does that for us. What I would say is that Blight Makers are in here for the sake of tempo because you still need points to win round control. So for that matter, there's still round 1 cards that we're searching for, and they just give us the points we need just to make sure that we take the match where we want it to go. So play the Blight Makers out with Mage Assassins round 1 together. Fire Scorpions, feel free to play 1 in the first round. Give it stratagem if you're going first, and play your tactics out afterwards. You can keep the other if you like, towards the end of a match when we're playing Hefty Helge. But if you want to play that first as well, that's not bad if you want to go double, but usually it's not necessary. Then we have our tactic cards with Attorney Joust. Move an enemy unit's shield, damage it by 4, or give an allied unit a shield and boost it by 4. These could come in handy against mages at the moment because I've been seeing a lot of mage decks. So, you could break a mage's shield and then kill it. It's pretty handy for that matter. Or you could give some protection to something like Hefty Helge, maybe a Fire Scorpion, maybe Defender. There's a few different targets. So just using them as you need to, and you're going to be playing your tactics out after you've already got Fire Scorpion down, after you've got Hefty Helge down on the board. Coded weapons, just more control. Damage enemy unit by 5. Death Blow, you get to spawn the base copy on top of the opponent's deck if it wasn't a token. Then we have our assassination cards here that you see. Pretty nice control. 6 points of damage if a unit is alone on its row. If it's between other units, it could do 4 damage and then 5 and so on, okay? Experimental Remedy. Once again, I've teched this deck because of the decks that I'm seeing out there. We know mages like to replay their mages from their graveyard, the different Bernard students. Why not take some of that value back and play it for yourself? Whatever patience value they've accrued, whether it's boosting or damage, play Remedy, you get to use it yourself. So obviously some of these cards, you're going to consider in some matches how valuable they are or not. You might pass some of them off. Blight Makers we've covered. Round 1 package, thinning and tempo. Now I've gone with double amnesty in this deck. There's 2 reasons why I've done that. 1, because I've used all the provisions in a certain way to get the certain cards that I wanted. And then there was just some provisions left over, and this was the next best thing I could go for, really. But what I would say is that there's a bit of a way we're looking to use this. First of all, Amnesty is great because we're Devotion. we're going to be boosting whatever unit we're seizing. That's with 3 power or less, so that works really good for us. But also, I have Amnesty in this deck to synergize with Hefty Helge and also the Fire Scorpions, okay? So we can damage maybe a good engine piece from our opponent down. And then, you know, next turn you play Amnesty and then it becomes your unit and it even gets boosted up. And then maybe you could use that card against your opponent. So there's 2 ways to use Amnesty. You could use it to steal an opponent's carryover, like a boat from Syndicate, Flying Redanian, something like that, maybe Madoc. Or you can use it to synergize with the Helges, stealing good units of theirs. I have Furcut in this deck. Because we're playing so many specials, when we play a special, Furcut's going to be giving random spying to units on the board. So it could really help to set up a good coup target. And then we can just spawn a base copy of the unit with coup and replay it ourselves. So yeah, and it helps you dig further into the deck and maybe find something that you're missing at some point. You know, you could dig for more tactics and get more tactics to trigger more charges for Scorpion and Helge. It's not that bad either. Treason's pretty nice to play, really, really sneaky, because you could play it onto a defender. So if your opponent's has got units next to a defender, even though they're blocked by the defender, that row, you know, to manually get through and target different units, Treason bypasses that and will just damage each unit. It also gives spying, which is really good. So, you know, in total, you get to give spying to an enemy unit and damage adjacent units by its power. Spying's really good again. We have that there to synergize with coup. So once again, you could spawn that unit that you've given Treason to. Keep that in mind. Hefty Helge, very important part of the piece of our deck. We're playing so many tactics. Helge always plays for great value in an Enslave 6 deck. It's pretty much an auto include, I would say. I always put it in here. And yeah, we definitely want this down behind defender, protected, when we're looking to finish the match off, right? This is like, you know, long round 3 card, the 2-0, when you're going for the 2-0, that's when you're going to play Helge. You don't play this round 1 as much as possible. We have War Council. Look at the first 3 cards on top of your deck and play one of them. You know, War Council is traditionally used for thinning and axis. We're not using it like that here because we've got Calvate. Like I said, we're going to get all our golds. We are using War Council as a multiple trigger for the Helge and Fire Scorpions, right? So the idea is that you have these down on the board, and then you're going to play War Council. That's a tactic. It triggers charges. And then you're going to search for another tactic, gaining even more charges for the Helge and Scorpions. So then all your damage cards are going to be so charged up, you can just board wipe sometimes. So yeah, save it for when you're playing Helge. Try to play it at that time. Bribery. We get some insane high rolls for bribery. I've just finished doing Elf and Onion Soup high rolls and I've gone into this. I'm loving it. Get to create and play a unit from your opponent's starting deck. Honestly, for me, 90% of the time, this card plays really, really good. I rarely get bronzes with it. But so with the bribery card, we're looking to play it with Stefan, double bribery, okay? Second last card, perhaps you play Stefan, and then the very last card you'll play is bribery. You play bribery first, get whatever unit you get, then you click Stefan, play it again, get some sweet high rolls and points. We have Defender in this deck to protect the Helge, Damien, Stefan, either one of those. Usually you'll play it melee row because I find usually Stefan's going to be at the end of a match and we want to play Defender first, you know, to seize you want to play Damien first to seize important units and whatnot. So usually I'll stack Defender followed by Helge, then I'll look to go Damien. Okay, go in that kind of an order. And yeah, as I said with Stefan, he allows you to spawn and play a copy of the last tactic card you played and give it Doomed. He's a ranged row card. Keep in mind, because he's ranged row, you know, we can't fully protect all our important units because Damien's a melee row lock card. But, you know, you can just play it really late to work around that. And be careful of the tactics you're playing. Obviously, you want to save it for the most value, which is going to be bribery for us. But, you know, going into War Council a crazy amount of times with all Helges down on the board, or, you know, like double treason. We got some pretty versatile plays here, really, but bribery seems to be the best target for you. Going back to Letho Kingslayer, transform into a base copy of a unit without changing power. Keep in mind, this could be any unit on the board. It could be a unit on your side or your opponent's side. Maybe if your opponent's got something good, swap into their unit. I'm not sure. But what we're going to be looking to do with Letho is go double Helge, double Damien, or double Stefan. Protection's pretty important, so if Defender gets killed, or let's say if Defender gets damaged down or poisoned or something like that, and he looks like he's going to get killed, probably play Kingslayer into Defender just to ensure protection for your units. So those are the targets. Obviously, you're going to play this when you look to end a match. So we have Calvate in this deck. This is my first time using him. I'm very big on like using tutor cards and heavy thinning packages in my deck, but this card's been pretty nice to use and interesting for me, because I didn't have to go that route with this. It's a different way of getting our cards, because it sorts the cards in your deck from the highest to lowest provision cost, meaning you get everything you need in exact order subsequent rounds. Because we have so many tactics in our deck, I have 100% of the time always gotten Calvate in the first round. So what you look to do is you play him first thing in the first round, your first move of the match, because you really want to make sure that's sorted out of the way, that you're going to get your golds. And just a tip, be careful if you're versing Nilfgaard, because if it's going to be a mill deck you're versing, that could be horrific. Obviously, you're going to have all your golds at the very top, so you probably don't want to play Calvate if you're versing mill. Don't slam him round one at all. But yeah, otherwise, great card, and 8 points on the board feels pretty nice too. It's not like slow tempo exactly. Then we have Coup here, damage enemy unit by 3. Echo, we play it twice. Death Blow, spawn a base copy of the unit. So you could use Coup with the Fire Scorpions, with the Hefty Helge, you know, damage some units down, get them to Death Blow range, then replay them with Coup. Conspiracy, trigger this ability if the target unit has spying status. So remember, Treason gives spying and Fur Cut gives spying, so there's some other ways to go about playing this card best. And then, you know, we've got Damien here, epic card. I love using this in an Enslave leader. We can get some crazy value off our leader with the Caesars we pull, because it allows us to re-enable our leader ability. Play him on the melee row, play him behind Defender for best protection. That's a rundown of the list. Now I'm going to explain the strategy behind this deck, and we're going to talk in terms of optimal hands, okay? Round 1 cards. First thing you do, you play Calvate. Next thing you'd want to do is give Stratagem to Fire Scorpion and play your Blight Makers out. Maybe play Coup, Amnesty. That's a lot of points. That should win you round 1. If you're versing decks with order ability, or you're versing some very high powered deck like Jackpot, you may want to consider going for the 2-0 in my opinion. Reason being, against order ability decks, obviously they have to wait a turn before they could use the order, as do we. We have order 2, so we want to beat them to the punch. That's the idea behind that. As opposed to versing the high powered decks, you may want to go straight for the 2-0, because Yan has given us all our golds, so we're going to get all the powerful stuff we need. Whereas just because it's round 2, the opponent hasn't digged into the deck too much. Maybe they've missed some good cards and they've got like a crap hand. Maybe some of their cards are bricked, right? So just consider the strat in those terms of your opponent's deck. But so when we go in to finish the round off, it's basically a 2-round deck in that sense. You're either going to go for the 2-0 or you're going to go a long round 3. You're going to play Defender first, followed by Hefty Helge. Maybe you go Letho into Hefty Helge, and then you can start playing tactics out. Then after some time, maybe you want to use leader ability. Then you can play Damien, re-enable your leader, seize another unit. I'd say second last move of the match, or very late, you want to go ahead and hit Stefan. And then the very last card, you want to play Bribery to double Stefan's ability onto the Bribery, okay? So you get 2 Bribery pools. What I'd say about this deck, one critique is that because we play Calvate, if our opponent dry passes round 2, it can be a bit weird because we're going to have a gold heavy hand and it feels like you're throwing away something good. So if that's the case, you might have to commit. It's probably the best idea to throw bribery out of all the cards you're going to get. But keep in mind, you could play like Furcart still if you didn't play him. Play Furcart into Q, and if you haven't played Q, you'll get it back on the Echo. It just discards the card. So that's an overview of the list and strategy. I hope you're going to enjoy playing this deck. It's got so much heavy control. It won me a great deal of matches, and I climbed up with my score with this. So share your feedback and let me know how you go with it. Tax collector, yep.
Are people too. Appeals can be filed within 7 years.
Their whole priority is getting coins, you know. They need coins to get bowed out, activate their units. So it's good to try kill tax collector off when you see it. But it's better for us to have Scorpion down before we start playing tactics too. You should have killed Mage and Vigo. Okay, thanks for the feedback, appreciate it. I think personally I should have played Treason a bit earlier. Because, you know, Paul was right, they knew I had it. Maybe I could have got like that kill still. But we're down on points anyway. It's a hard match. Wow, is that a bit aggressive for... I don't know. I could be wrong. But in saying that, we can queue it and get it back. Because it's got spying status. If a unit has spying status, remember, you can hit Q on it and you duplicate it. It doesn't just have to be the death blow. Wow. I wish I had Amnesty here. I really should get this out soon. Now.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
So this dies. They have no use of that. They're not playing tactics. Wow. That's a very interesting pass. Should I just go for it? On even? Because we got Calvate. We got golds. One, two, three. We're guaranteed golds. Might give it a shot. We're gonna spice things up for you guys. Tiebreaker. Who's gonna win? Let's see. I'm guaranteeing golds. My logic is that I should maybe go for it. They're not so certainly guaranteed golds. This is hype, yes. You know, I like to bring the entertainment, not just good decks. I want to keep it entertaining too for you guys. Spicing it up here. So yeah, we're pulling into Treason. Or Council. I think we can keep it. We're going first too, which is really good. They played one poison. Yes. Yes, chill. I'm gonna try to win this for you. Gonna win this for all my people watching. We got this.
No, dwarves do not qualify for childcare tax relief.
I mean, it could be a good seize. They need coins. We got bribery. We might pull something that needs coins. We can coup something that's a spender. Just trying to think what they play. They play like Freak Show. But we got answers for that. Maybe I just do this. Thank you, Sinsman. Appreciate it. SY struggles to draw its cards. Yes, that's right. I very much agree with you on your analysis there. And if you think about it, there's a logic behind it. We got Calvate. We're guaranteed our full hand that we need, right?
Improvise.
We'll go with the double Helge. We'll just go real heavy on control. We got coins, so I could actually use this back. Alright.
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
I think we're right like that. Ah, see this Freak Show. Okay, I've got Assassination. Leaves it? I wish I could seize. Seize would be really good because of spender for us. Assassination makes sense, doesn't it?
As good as dead, that lot.
My Madoc deck? It's pretty nuts, eh? So much control in that. It's a lot of fun to play. So we pull into Furcart, Treason, Assassination, Amnesty. We don't really know what War Council's gonna get. They don't have coins now. Maybe I should play this while I don't have coins though.
What do you need me
And I'll go bribery. Because they need coins to do their whatever they're gonna do. So maybe we go double bribery with Stefan now. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Wow, Professor. Yes. Thank you.
Don't trouble yourself with pleas and mercy.
No, we don't have to pay that. No. Yes, yes, yes. Give me a spender. Give me Savola. What? Yeah. That's right. Get some.
I want to see corpses. Corpses everywhere.
Oh man, that's so good. That is so damn good, man. What? Oh, that's great. Freaking eye roll, man. Oh, I've gone from Maddock Elfin Onion Soup to bribery, guys. What am I doing?
Come off. Just take that finger.
Oh, man. Oh, insane, insane. Wow.
Help from outside.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't care if we lose this. That's a win to me. I don't care, man. The way we did that, the way we got coin and got Savola. Oh, it's sick. Yeah, that's it, Chill. Exactly.
How are things?
Wow. Treason is actually good, guys. We get a 10-point kill. We go Sea Jackal Treason. It's gonna be great. A 13-point kill, actually. Well, we do need a seize, right? So actually what we'll do is this.
I propose we present them two scabbardless swords.
Give me the win, come on. It was a fun match. Someone put money on me this match, come on.
Take no prisoners.
Oh, what? That was epic. Tech against mages. I'll say that much now. If you want a deck that smashes mages, it should be this. We got Amnesty, you got Graveyard Manipulation, Seizing. Yeah, of course, man. Don't worry about it. Put your education first, please. We have the recordings, you can come back to them, don't worry. Equals good. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like mages. It's probably one of the most disliked decks out there. And I think it's because of the alumni, isn't it? People think it's overpowered. NR in general? Really? Probably because of Siege, right? Maybe you're right, man.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Automatic lose round 3, yeah.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
As good as dead, that
Going too far. Oh wow, it's mages?
Power, unfettered, corrupts both body
Oh,
and
so they've
mind.
just got the thinning synergy in here. Yeah, I've seen that a bit. So it is actually mages. NROP. Yeah, they're quite strong at the moment, man. Honestly, it could be worth leader, hey. Because I got no other way to answer it, and it could be pretty devastating. It could be very devastating if I let them have that. But our hand's not good here. I'll go Calvate next. Yeah, I know. It's just that I don't have like Blight Makers, Fire Scorpion. I like to see those kinds of cards so I can do something. Playing Vengeance too.
I'll give them 2 days before a coward retreat.
Yeah, our deck's really good here because we got Treason and all this kind of stuff.
How did I fare, Mr. Letitia? Well, this time.
I could play that Siege Engine I killed. We could damage it and go Amnesty on it. That's a consideration too. Meditating mages? I've not seen them at all. I don't think it is. It's just a mage variation. They just have this for the thinning it provides. It's really good. Siege Master's very good, I must admit.
I'll gladly help.
We have a very good Treason target here. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. But I want to get Calvate down. Let me just get this down, then I'll do it.
This
Treason speak here. You don't feel it's that consistent? You know, with the provisions that I had left over and what to work with, I just went for that. If you think you can find a better way to make it work, go for it. But that's the best I could find.
They do not fall! Why do they not fall?
That's an early... I guess we're happy to see that out. It's interesting. I know like 2 Gwent cards at max. Is what a threat. The reason I've got double amnesty as well, think about it, we got Fire Scorpions, Helge. Like there's a bit of consistency in damaging things down, seizing. But then at the same time, you know, like if you lose a Scorpion or a Helge, it could feel a bit weird. But like I said, the way I built the deck and with the provisions, how they were left over, they kind of just, they placed themselves like that. Oh.
Bang, kaboom. How'd that go?
They didn't do so much patient stuff. We'll see how it works out. We really want to get round control and bleed them though. I'm a bit worried about this long round stuff. And then here we go again. Dry pass can be awkward because of Calvate. Give me a Blight Maker. I mean, I'm happy to see it, but I just need something here. Probably play Bribery if they pass. So we pull into Blightmaker's Assassination. Yeah, that's what's going to come up next. They don't have Zeal, so they're not in the best position, and we already got one out. It's good. Playing into it, yep.
Gather over to Maria.
Probably play Defender first here, I think.
You've won the match, puppet.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might! The Empire will sing of this day.
Q here is no use. It's a good target, but we just can't use this. I'll probably go Helge. Or maybe we want to seize their mages. Maybe Helge, then War Council. Should trigger pretty good. Does what stop patience, sorry? I can't make out that word you wrote. Oh, lock? Yes. Yeah. they'll be stuck on whatever it was on. Wow, they almost timed out.
I studied my whole life through. Yeah, here I am.
Yeah, they're going hard here. Yeah. Maybe this then.
Vigilance is a virtue.
They don't have Zeal on that. Even if that goes up to whatever. We don't want it to go tall, but we'll see. Passes. It's probably War Council.
A fine vintage it would
I mean, it's better to keep it because it's a really, really nice trigger for Helge. Like, the idea with War Council is you've got Helge down, your Scorpions, and then like War Council triggers them, you know, it gives them more charges, it's a tactic. And then you search further in your deck for more tactics and you get all these damage charges. It's kind of a way we're looking to use it in this deck. But when you get bled, that happens, you lose your combos. So coded weapons is there as well. We did spend Defender, but you know, this is in our favor. We're going first. They don't have Zeal. It's not that good for them. Licking patiently? That's for a different chat. We keep a PG on this one. Yeah, I believe Helge first is great. They have no patience. No patience for the Zeal, I should say. They're on 3. They spent both AAs, didn't they? Like the Echo, the second one. So it should be good. We can seize whatever they play. Like, we can use it against them. They probably go shiny. If they go shiny, we just take it. I'd like to go double Helge on this one, guys. I'm feeling it. I think it's going to be nice. Amnesty's going to be sweet here. Damage something, pull it. We got a lot of different things. They spent lock round 1. If they've got Selkirk for an answer, this is shielded. They got a few different things to think about.
Sorcerer is a sword with no hilt.
but we shall prevail.
I don't know how the interaction works if I seize this with leader. Because I haven't done any patience. I don't know how that works. And I'm not sure what it's going to give me. I think I just kill it. If you guys know, you can tell me. I wouldn't cope because, well, actually, yeah, if they spent double AA, maybe it's okay. Yeah, I was just worried somehow about them drawing it back out from their deck.
I pass on every 10.
See, they could have done that actually, they thinned. Alright. I think that's a good seize. Looks decent.
I promise.
They're likely to play a mage. Still an engine we can use. I'm happy we got bribery for Stefan. He should pull good. HKG, recently found your channel and I enjoy it much. Thank you so much, Rom. Really appreciate the kind words. Happy to hear that. And I hope you're going to like this next deck that I put out there. Yes, Nick. We got to think ahead like that because we know alumni is a big strategy for them. They like to play it, you know, replay it. So I don't want to give it back in their deck, right? Odrin would be decent as a siege target, or we got a target for Amnesty, Siege Master, not bad. That will trigger Helge's, so we can just play that next if we want. We're pretty comfortable. Yeah, they bring back the mage.
Sure. Be glad.
We could seize it with Amnesty. That'd be a great seize. Oh, this is a fantastic target for us, my friends. We are so delighted by the generosity of our dear friend here. So thankful for that. Thank you. Greeting the charges. I don't know about greeting this. Well, yeah, I don't know about that. Let's do this. We could coup this. A human unit? We could still use that, can't we?
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
Right. Wow. We can go coup here. But you know what? Wait. They're probably going to replay them.
It's war. Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
It was a doomed unit, wasn't it? The mage. Ah, okay. She was doomed? She probably was. Alright. Well, it's still points.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Kill it off. Yeah. Well, you know, so many content creators out there.
Not I.
You're going to be bound to find similarities and with timings or whatnot, yeah. But he's a great content creator, and I really recommend everyone go and check him out. He's a very hard worker. Real greeting is not playing Blightmaker first from hand. Yeah, we have our ways. It'll definitely be Stefan next. He's an order ability unit. Has to go next. And we're hoping bribery brings it home for us. Stefan's good with Helge because he replays a tactic. More damage charges for Helge. Works nice. I think we did good to use these units back. Today I played better with Frost. Yeah, sure, feel free to. Seem to get quite popular on YouTube. I think people had a lot of fun with it. And it's fairly competitive. I think you'd like it. It's good, they played for the boost, okay. So, Stefan is safe. I think he lives here. I don't think he's gonna die.
What do you need me to do?
This should bring it. This should bring the win for us. That's it. Pretty sure, because we're up on points already. As long as it lives, unless they got a boiling oil, something like that. He can only do 4 damage with this. Selkirk doesn't have Zeal. We should really damage Selkirk down here, guys. Whoa.
We didn't come here to build sandcastles.
Wow. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh.
Clean up ahead of class.
The sweet feeling of victory. It's a very good feeling. Bronzes. Yeah, something like that's fine.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Thanks, Sonic. Appreciate it. I try my best, man. I try my best to put out fresh stuff. Different things.
Corporations are people too.
Different things to keep you guys happy with the game. Keeps me happy with the game too, to be honest. I like to experiment a lot and, you know, do things you haven't seen before. Keeps it fun for me.
Make way! Move it!
Oh, yeah.
Deals can be filed.
Are they
within
going to kill
7
this? They
years.
brought it down to 5 for some reason. Maybe I let go of that charge. Imagine getting both Blight Makers. Never happens for you? Fun decks that actually work. Yeah, that's the one. That's what we're trying to do.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Nice. Thanks, Sonic. Appreciate the kind words, my friend. I'll keep doing it. I want more cards added to the game though, so I can experiment even wider, you know? Sometimes I feel limited. I've put out so many decks by now, like, I don't want to ever do a repeat deck. So yeah. Yeah, you ready for new cards? Yeah, man. I am too. Dudu and Uma, nice. On how to build a deck? Yeah, I wouldn't mind to do that. It's okay. We got everything. War Council would be next if I click. Maybe we try push in this round. I don't know, I just feel like Savola's so much points. Maybe we want to see if they didn't get everything here and try to push them. Purify.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
Could go double defender. They might have something for that. You do repeat decks. Yeah. Man, he's doing a great job. Much respect to the guy. You can only respect people's hustle, man. He deserves a round of applause for his work, honestly. It's epic what he does. The rate he does it at, like, he doesn't even get burnt out. He just keeps putting stuff out all the time consistently. So, mad respect to the guy. But yeah, you make a good point. Like, I guess there's only so many, like, there's so many combos and stuff to come up with. That's what I'm saying. I'd love to see more new cards added soon. So we don't run into this issue, man. You know, going Defender with Letho might be good because it protects whatever they're trying to do here. Maybe we try something like this. Ah, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Letho Defender, yep. Oh, you got hit with an ad? Oh, okay. Maybe you missed my whole speech then. Yeah, like I was saying, much respect to the guy. He grinds so hard. You gotta respect that. But I understand your point too, bro. It's, you know, there's only so many combos to come up with. Like, there's probably a time when you start doing similar things. But that's why it'd be really great to see new cards released soon. So yeah. Everyone's getting it at the same time. Wow, Philippa? We can take it back. We have leader to seize back. We've got 2 coins. You know, we could even coup that actually. Wow, actually coup looks really good here. Why not? Wow. Very, very happy with this. Wow. Yes, baby. Looking good. Yep, yeah, great work ethic. Yes, yes. He deserves the growth. And he's like one of the biggest out right now, if you ask me. Every day I'm subscribed to him, man. I love his videos. Every day I'm getting some new video come up from him. It's good to watch.
Makes for the best buyers.
Mad respect to the guy, man. Nothing but love.
Tucson is my ward, under my protection.
I'm just thinking, how do we want to deal with Defender? Like, kill it? I guess we can wait on this. Oh, Cusento we're talking about.
No, dwarves do not qualify for childcare tax relief.
They're looking to get coins here.
Orders Red Queen.
Treason would work here, wouldn't it? Oh, that was filthy. Oh my golly, that was filthy, man. That was some nasty stuff. Oh, that's nasty, man. Okay, interesting.
Looking the other way for a spell.
Wow, they've given us protection for Stefan. Oh, this is just like a chess game right now.
What do you need me to do?
Ruthless, man, ruthless. I don't know if there's is there a need to greed here? To greed this? Are we at risk of greeding? Maybe we offload some, hey? Just like that. Yeah, that's right.
ashamed to let this beauty.
Yeah, I feel like we took the right line, didn't we? Horde 4. No. Destroy an enemy unit with a bounty. No.
Any mates yours nearby should be mindful of.
Not the dead. I'd imagine for a little rundown.
There we go. Beautiful. Nice. 50 and 0. Let's see how much points Savola gets them, honestly. It's interesting to see what they can chunk up with this.
Prisoners! No prisoners!
No King of Beggars. You can't win. That was a great round for us. Wow, honestly. We took the right line to go 2-0. That's what I like about Calvate. He's great, man. Nice. We get this next turn. Double Blight Makers again. Who's been calling it in chat saying I'm lucky? There you go. That's another one for you.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
No, dwarves do not qualify for childcare tax relief.
Let's just get to this quick. Put Scorpion down next.
You'll need Fawn Z6 CV1265X for that.
Oh yeah, this tech. Right? Like, could go Amnesty, but maybe I just wait for Boat if it comes out. But we don't really want this here. Could Amnesty something else as well. Blight Makers is going to be good points here. Yeah, pretty much. You know, they're just in the deck for round 1 tempo because you still need points to get round control, right? So it makes sense like that. But outside of that, you don't even need them. And like maybe if a bleed went wrong in round 2, you got some kind of points, you know, round 3. But yeah, you're right about it. Yeah, we just seize Boat now. It's fine. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service, my friend. I'll be taking a trip on your boat somewhere. Double Salamander? This deck reversing? I got no idea. It's probably a good idea to go 2-0 then. You really don't want to go a long round against crazy decks like that. It looks like they're trying to push hard to get it as well.
I bring death, quite literally.
Probably should have pinged that before I played it. Plays again? He has no provisions. What do you mean by that? He has no provisions. Okay.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
Wow, they kind of caught up on points here. Ooh. I think pass. Let's hope it's not the crazy board wipeout. Let's hope not, man.
You got a sea beast swimming in them.
Yeah, you never know what they pulled. Don't scare me, dude. There's no coming back for us if it's double poison. Yes. So like I said, if they pass now, it gets weird for us on the dry pass. If I play Furcart into this, this just discards and comes back next round, doesn't it? Isn't that how it works? Even if there's no target? Yep.
Go to hell, perverted hag!
Thank you for confirming. Appreciate it. Good. That's the only sus part about our deck. Otherwise it feels great. Just on the dry pass. Because you go Calvate, obviously he's got a gold hand. Wow. Sick draws. I love it. Yeah, we pull into everything. We just hit War Council. And we get Treason. It's going to be great. We just want to see what they're playing exactly, that's all. Even Assassination's good too. It's good that we're going first as well. They could go Poisons. But, you know, we need protection either way. We don't know what we can see, so... I think I go Defender still.
Onward, onward! To be showered with imperial gold!
They've played 2. It's likely they've got another 2. How long have you been playing Sonic? You say you're a noob. Why? Like a few months or something? Hey Lorda, what's up my friend? We're doing Enslave 6, heavy control deck. The meta is heavy with control, sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. That is the answer. So I've gone with Enslave 6, Devotion deck. 4 to 5 months, nice. You're not really a noob, man. Wow, we're seeing full leader? What's happening here? Oh my goodness. Please seize it with Philippa next. Please seize it with Philippa. I'd really appreciate it. I'd return the favor. What? That's a bit interesting, isn't it? You know, we're Devotion. We could use this back, like with Coup. But what I'm going to do is go double this, because this might die here, and I'd like to have one.
Improvise.
The only card you hate so much. probably going to be coup now, and we just kill this, right? Is that good? Because maybe they kill this. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, so you guys got to remember, the text of the card stays consistent to your deck. If your deck's devotion is going to work like that, it's great. We're very happy with this. Fantastic for us. That's a big hit though.
Truly extraordinaire.
I wonder if bribery gives us coins. Should probably be bribery. I think it's bribery now. Not the best this time. We do have 2 coins though.
In this world, only 2 things are certain.
Probably should upload. Just hit pro rank yesterday, so it was pretty cool. Wow, congratulations. Well done, Ash. Very happy for your achievement. That's a great achievement. Well done. We've got to play our order units out, whatever it is. Maybe seizing 2 of those is pretty good.
Vigilance is a virtue.
Destroy that horse, son. Yeah, it's definitely not. Thanks, Lord. I appreciate it.
I love this job.
This could be their only spender.
What do you need me to do?
We could hit treason onto Frightener if they play something there. Okay.
Visible mutation, rough skin, vertical pupils.
Okay, so it's gonna be bribery, right? Wow. More coins, not so bad. I think that's so bad.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yep. I think we're gonna go treason.
Orders queen.
6 points. Hold up. Four, 2. No spenders.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with it.
Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win, man. That's a big win. Yeah. Nice.
I shall not repeat.
Yeah, my first time using Calbait, and so far I like him. He's pretty good. Only thing I'd say is if you use him and then your opponent dry passes the next round, it feels awkward because you got a handful of golds and you have to spend something good. That sucks a bit, but otherwise it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. Double blights.
Gather over to Mary.
Is it mages? It is. It is mages.
Did you see that? Anything alive would be dead now.
Right, right. I don't have Fire Scorpion, but I've got Helge. We'd probably like to keep it. Assassination, we hit this for 5.
Defeat them with hunger. Crush them.
I'll play into it a bit, we'll see. Yeah, I get pretty lucky sometimes. Some smash. I get pretty good high rolls, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The Elf and Onion soup deck I put out is ridiculous, man.
Go to hell, I ask you politely.
It's pretty much a clean assassination up the back there. I'm just a bit worried about this though. This is gaining value as we play on here. Helge, I wouldn't want to spend it, but I want to try shut down this mage stuff now. So I've got to kind of play my hand how it is a bit. But I think I'm going to address this unit up the front first. Even stealing something would be really good with Amnesty. Vengeance.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
I pass on every 10th round.
Yeah, I got a lot of points now. Treason's pretty big here.
How did I fare, Mr. Letitia? Well, this time, yes?
Treason's really, really big. Wow. Deadly. Deadly hit. Good. So they can't bring that back with Shani at least.
What can I do?
Wants to lock it? Sure, be my guest. Be my guest. I think we should try 2-0 these guys as well. But yeah, we don't have Helge next round. But it makes sense to go 2-0 because they need patience to play good, and they didn't get anything here. I was just about to ask you guys that question. Yeah, like, does that value carry over for them? Because now I've got it. This is a very good question. It should. So that still works for them. This is probably... This isn't really good now, is it? Because we've got nothing to damage down with. Like, I could play into this and go Damians and steal their mages. Maybe. We'll try 2-0 like the last match. We'll see. Logically, I just feel we should bleed. Just by how their cards work best. Why should we give them a long round and let them carry over value and all that stuff? We got golds. Let's just get straight into it. And we'll just seize whatever they play. Blightmaker gives us a bit of points to get out of some point situation. We could even play Blight, damage something, and seize it. That could be smart too. Most likely go on double Damien for this one. You kind of want to pick with Letho Kingslayer. You know, you want to think, do you want to take away your opponent's value through seizing because they need their units? Or you want to go high roll with bribery? You got to think out your strategies. I love the control this deck has. Feels so sweet. I've put an answer for everything in this. You got graveyard stuff, you got seizing with amnesty, you got the high roll stuff with bribery, tons of removal. Yeah, no chance. Easy.